Hey y'all, T-Ham141 here, and today I am going to check in on my single seed bucket challenge. I planted a Mongolian giant sunflower seed in a bucket, and let's see what it looks like today. Today is May 23rd, and I was late. We were supposed to start on April 1st, but let's see what we got. Right here, I'll put down on the screen when I planted, the day that I planted it, and how many weeks it's been. Okay, here it is. All right. This is my Mongolian giant sunflower seed. I haven't even weeded it. You can see there's weeds in there. It is doing very, very well. Very well. I don't know if I've got time. It's not really late in the season, but it's not really early either. But I'd like to plant some of those where they can actually grow. I've got more seeds. And some of you have been asking about my experiment with the soil, where I put on one of them you have wood chips on top and 6-year-old manure on bottom, and on one of them you have the manure on top and the wood chips on bottom. And this is them right here. This one has the wood chips on bottom. This one has the wood chips on top. This I had not put any holes in these buckets, and this one turned real yellow, as you can see right here. This one has not. This one has done really good, and I did end up putting holes in the bottoms of these buckets because I had standing water. Those are worm castings on the top. And since I got you here, this is what I got going. Okay, these are carrots. I have never had luck germinating carrots. This one I wet down quite a bit, and you can tell it's almost like a concrete. But there are rows of carrots in there. This one I didn't wet down as much. And you know, they're starting to see a little green in there, but I don't think that's a carrot. I'm not sure. Here are my blueberry plants, doing very well. I water at night in the evening so that they can have all night to take in their water before the sun hits it. Here is a Brandywine tomato. These are 6 Amish paste tomatoes in this container. These are 2 Black Prince tomatoes. I thought that the Black Prince tomatoes were determinate tomatoes. Apparently not. Here's my 2 comfrey plants. They're coming back well after being transplanted. Well, the smaller one wasn't actually transplanted. I have cantaloupe here, sweet basil, more cantaloupe, more cantaloupe, and more cantaloupe, more sweet basil. These are my shoots of elderberry. Now, I've been told that it is red elderberry, but I've also been told it's American elderberry. If it's American elderberry, do due diligence and research, but I have heard that with American elderberry, you do not have to boil them or process them first. They do not have the poison in them that other elderberries have. Okay, this is squash. This is straight neck squash. This is the one watermelon that came up, and it's probably because I have too much water here. Just saying. My pepper plants are doing good. This is my Echinacea. Oh my goodness, I gotta come around here. These are my 2 Echinacea plants. They will be going and flowering big time. My Yarrow is doing wonderful. I am going to be transplanting it in the garden. I just have to do a little research to see how intrusive Yarrow can be, because I don't want to plant it if it's going to take over the garden. Brandywine Tomatoes. Look at that. I'll be having tomatoes early. These are all Brandywines here. It's like walking through a jungle. I like it. I have kale and radishes. I'm continuing to thin out the kale, and I haven't really thinned out the radishes much. These are my red beets, the Detroit Darks. Here are my cucumbers. I just weeded these and they're doing good. Okay, here we have garlic around the outside, bush beans, and then we have broccoli. I got 3 plants of broccoli that are actually doing anything. And then my peas didn't do anything. I'm gonna try to replant peas. I have not weeded this yet. As you can see, my spinach is doing really well. I need to weed it. This is supposed to be lettuce over here. Leaf lettuce. I do not know what's happening. That looks like a lamb's quarter. This is my system. I have my 200-watt solar panels out there. Coming in, 1 battery, which is at 14.4 right now. A small inverter. And a fan that just is trying to keep it cool. This is my kale. I'm going to be able to start harvesting some of this. I'm going to plant some beds in the garden. Like I said, I've just got a few more days. I want to wait to actually start planting a lot of stuff in the garden, which I think I'm pretty good. The May 15th is my location's 50% last frost date, and I did garlic around the edges of that. This, my mom likes Swiss chard. So this is a Swiss chard mix, apparently with clover and I wonder what that is. I'm gonna have to check that weed out. Weeds, guys, get picture this plant Identifier app for your phone. I just bought a year subscription. It was $20-some, but it is the best so far as telling me what I have, and it seems the most accurate. We'll go out where we started. This is my Mongolian giant sunflower. If you got any value out of this, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. And it just really helps the channel out. It helps to get my videos out there. I'm aiming for 500 by the end of June. If there's any videos that you want to see, any questions you have about the homestead, go ahead and put them in the comments. Don't forget to check out the hashtag single bucket challenge, I believe it is. I'll make sure I got the right hashtag below this video. Alright guys, remember, if you don't have a green thumb, make one. It takes work, which I'm not used to, but it can be done, and it can be very, very prosperous. And I want to do well so that I have food to eat, and so that I can help others to have food to eat. All right, y'all have a great day, and God bless.